now, because this is one team that could win the national title this year. Stuart McPhee from Karamba, Lance Hutton from Moranbah. Hey, stick it on him, Lance, you young son of a gun. We got a time coming your way. Hey, I tell you what, Stuart and Lance, what a great team. They've come up with a time of 7.6 seconds. They are now in second in the go-round. We're going to go this time. It looks like it's Alan Woodley from Tokemall and Heath Litchfield from Griffiths. Hey, we got one bird, the rubber on that one. You'll like this one, man. 7.1 seconds. New leaders to Heath Litchfield and Alan Woodley, 7 and 1. Okay, we're going to go this time with Colin Bauer in the saddle bronc gliding. Young man from Bundaberg, North Queensland. Okay, the judges have awarded that cowboy a re-ride. We'll get to see him one more time. This horse bucked off Ron Flanagan in the second round here at the national finals. Well, there it is, that fluid spurring motion from the point of the shoulder right through to the cantle of the saddle. Well, the scores have come through and it's a good one. 71 points for Pat Collins. 71 points score. He'd be quite happy with that. We're going to go this time with Bruce O'Dell on the background. Hey, we promised you the best here this weekend at Wangaratta. Young man, his first time ever to the national finals. 65 points. 65 it was for that cowboy, Bruce O'Dell. Place coming into the ride-off. And the horse that he has drawn, Warren Bill. All eyes on Glenn O'Neill. I'll tell you what, he's quality cowboy. Put your hands together for our national saddle bronc riding champion, Glenn O'Neill, Macleay Rally in Kempsey. Balls have come through for the cowboy. It's a 71-point score. Glenn O'Neill, 71 points. The man's called Isaac Queen. Let's go with Ronnie Finch. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, there's not a man in this country that lives life like that guy. He's a fun-loving saddle bronc riding specialist, a top-end cowboy. Hey, let's salute him at the national finals, ladies and gentlemen. Ronnie Finch. Well, the scores come through for Ronnie Finch, and it's a score of 73 points. 73 points up in the second place in the round. All eyes Mark Gibb from Marina in North Queensland. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, from the top end of North Queensland to the Wangaratta Victorian National Finals. Hey, let's make him welcome here this weekend, Mark Gibb. The scores come through for Mark. Maybe not quite good enough. I'm not going to decide. A 68-point score this time round. 68 points. Mark Gibb. David Hode actually placed second in the first and second rounds here at the national finals. A good little horse called Johnny. Cowboys this country has to offer, and we've got them here in the national finals from Newton in North Queensland. That's David Hode. Now this is certainly going to make things interesting. Boy, oh boy, I have never seen a national finals as close as this one. The points just keep adding up. David Hode, 72 points. That may be good enough for your first national saddle bronc riding title. We'll wait to hear from the secretaries, but 72 points may just have done it here in my books. The mare is called Big Kate from the Gary McLean Rodeo Company. There it is, our cowboy Tom Christensen from Toowoomba. Have a score of 67 points. All eyes. We're going to match up the bucking horse of the year for 1993 and Descol Brandon. There it is, the form that horse has been renowned for. 5 times the #1 saddle bronc, a record in this country. Congratulations, Gary, an outstanding horse. And Descol Branson fails to make that 8-second ride. Ladies and gentlemen, we've certainly had some great rodeo action here this weekend. None better than saddle bronc riding. We're going to move this time with a young lady that works in the Australian Quarter Horse office there in Tamworth. The young lady won the barrel racing last weekend at the Myrtleford Rodeo. This is Shona Tribe. Her husband Casey competes here in the team roping. A lovely young lady, a great ambassador for the sport, Shona Tribe on a horse called Buck. Time comes through, 18.06. There's your new leader. Now we saw Vicky Schiller. We'll now see her sister, Tanya Schiller. For the last 2 years, she's been the national barrel racing champion of this nation. And the horse she rides, you watch this purebred quarter horse called Rambo. A current record holder in years gone by, and boy, this young lady knows that everything's on the line tonight. 2 drums still stand, and we've got one final turn for 1993. We've got it. Let's go, Tanya Schiller. Well, I tell you what, Tanya, you've made us wait all weekend to call this one, but it's a great time. Tanya Schiller, 17.94 seconds. There's your new leader. Kathy Hunkins, she was the runner-up barrel racing champion for 1992. She knows what it's like to come second, and she didn't come here from New South Wales to do that one more time. Come on, Kathy, look at this little horse called the Gun. 17.79 seconds. There's your new leader in the go-round. 17.79. It has eluded her the national barrel racing title. She is the leader coming into the finals. Let's go with her. Come on, this is Bridget Lillyman from Hewitton in North Queensland. The blonde hair flies and the young lady rides. Let's ride with Bridget Lillyman. But I tell you what, this event has proved popular at the national finals. 18.13 for Terry Lillyman. He's travelled further than any other cowgirl to be here in this junior section, all the way down from Cloncurry in North Queensland. This is the young lady, Loretta Snelling, and I tell you what, her second time to the national finals. She would like to go back to her hometown in Cloncurry with that national title. Hey, let's welcome her here to the finals, ladies and gentlemen. A long way from home, Loretta Snelling. (18.49). Now that's the fastest time at this stage. 18.49 for Loretta Snelling. 16 years of age, Kelly Russell from Wagga. The young lady on a horse called Sky. First time to the national finals. And this young cowgirl certainly going to be around for a long time. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. She's currently in second place in the junior barrel racing title. The run of the night. I tell you what, it's great to see these kids and juniors competing here at the national finals certainly gives them the encouragement to go on to greater heights in the sport of rodeo. Hey, I'll tell you what, Kelly, you're going to have a happy time tonight. 18.35 seconds. Hey, that's our fastest time in the junior bar racing. Now we come to the next young lady, this time from German, 14 years of age, the current leader here at the national finals. This is Monique Kell on a horse called Caroline. Well, I tell you what, she's certainly a very aggressive little rider. 18.69 finals. Glenn Perkins, the cowboy. And we've got a time for him here on the board at times of 6.2 in the first round and no time in the second. Came back with a 6.5 in the third. Hey, a time of 4.6 seconds, the fastest time in the final round in the national finals to Glenn Perkins. He still could be our national champion with a good run here tonight. John Day's journey, you're going to have to bring him out, shake him up, you betcha. We're going for the big gold buckle here tonight at the national finals. And that young man was the runner-up at the Calgary Stampede to the $50,000. Hey, John Day, we're not finished yet, young man. 4.3 seconds, the fastest time in this round. John Day is still in the hunt. Equipment and the Classic Food Rodeo Company makes a good catch. Alistair Strachan. Hey, he goes for Bronc and goes for the cash here in the fourth and final round. Hey, and good enough to move into second place in tonight's round. 4.45 it was for Alistair Strachan. Remember in the steer wrestling we said there was a tie for the Australian title? Well, these two cowboys have elected to compete one more time. The official judges, we are now required at the time event box. Steer wrestling, Tony Lilliman and John Day. What a climax to the national finals. A runoff to declare our national steer wrestling champion. Okay, we're out. Tony Lilliman is. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for him. The national championship may have just slid on by. Okay, we've got him out. John Day reaches in, makes a catch. Hey, you betcha! John Day's the new national steer wrestling champion of this country. Hey, and what about the sportsmanship? Tony Lilliman, the first man to congratulate him. Hey, and what about the time? Cool under pressure, 3.5 seconds. Balance, timing and coordination all required in this event. The saddle rock riding. Well, I tell you what, the young man doing a fine job at his first ever national finals, ladies and gentlemen. He's only a rookie young man, about 19 years of age, Colin Bauer. 4 of 68 points it was, 6-8 for that cowboy. Hey, listen, Rusty. Where are you? Hey, Rusty. Listen, Rusty.
Hey.
We've got some more team roping. We've got plenty more events to come up here tonight. What on earth is this?
before you go any further, I just wanted to come in and I've got a sales pitch here.
You have got a sales.
New job.
You've got a brand new job. You've given up the trampoline.
Given up the trampoline. I can't be good enough with that. It's falling off. I have trouble getting on it. So I got a brand new job. I'll give me a brand new company car and it's a Kia Ripper.
Wangaratta machinery, is that correct?
What do you want to buy? I can sell you excavators, I can sell you graders, I can sell you those.
Oh, all that big heavy machinery.
I'll go and get it now.
Well, I tell you what, I'd like a big, I won't say what I was saying, a big bulldozer.
Big bulldozer.
Yep.
One coming up.
A big bulldozer. Well, I tell you what, we'll get a brand new bulldozer.
Hey, a big
We'll go with some
bulldozer. How big a bulldozer?
Oh, about a D8. That's not a very big one. That'll be enough for me to cause trouble. We're going to go with some team roping next, ladies. Hey?
Will I be able to carry that?
No, you're going to have to put it on a low loader.
Oh, yes, we've got one of them too.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, I'll go and get it.
Well, I'll go back up to the top there and we'll go on the way with some team roping. It'll be our next event. Team roping coming your way, ladies and gentlemen. Got a big night to get. Hey, listen, Rusty. Hey, Rusty.
What?
What's happened here?
She won't go.
Well, I can see that it won't go. What's the problem?
She's my brand new one too. The other one was wore out.
Yeah, I can tell you what.
What's the problem? It won't go. What other problems do you want with them when they won't go?
Well, that's about the major problem that you can find, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you know, I used to be a motor mechanic. Yeah, not a very good one, but I was.
Bush mechanic, they call it.
A bush mechanic. Yeah, well, that's better than being a bush pig.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, how much fuel have you got in this little space rocket?
It's got a big tank and we filled it up in Darwin before we left when we picked her up off the boat.
Where did you get it from?
Well, we flew up to Darwin and picked her up at the wharves at Darwin. She came over from Taiwan.
Right, and you filled it up with petrol in Darwin.
Yeah, but look at the size of the tank. She's a big one. And we filled her up there and come straight down.
Well, that's pretty much.
So we can't be out of petrol.
Well, that petrol tank reminds me of one of your girlfriends. It's very, very big.
Oh, I thought you were going to say red. Yeah, very big. Yes, it's a massive big tank.
Yes, it certainly is. But you've driven all the way from Darwin.
Yeah.
And you haven't put any more petrol in it. You've driven right to the Wangaratta Rodeo grounds.
Right here to the Wangaratta Rodeo grounds.
Well, I tell you what, Rusty, I think that you may be a little short on petrol.
Well, look, I can't tell by the gauge because it's one of them digital ones in these new motor cars. And you've got to have the motor running and turning over so the gauge works. And I can't get the motor running and turning over to have a look at the gauge. So we can't tell, Glenn.
Right, I've got you. It's electronic ignition.
I can't feel it. It's a solid tank. Tell you what, we could dip it. You can't see it here, it's dark.
I tell you what, if we could get a little stick or a branch off one of those trees, we might be able to dip the petrol tank and see how much fuel's in it. You got one there, Billy Bob. You got one of those.
Get a torch. That's what I need.
A torch. I tell you what, Ray Don had a torch here earlier on tonight. Has anyone got a torch out there in the crowd?
Hey, whoa, she's all right. I got one here.
You got a torch?
Yeah,
oh, that's terrific. Hey, whoa! Hey, no, whoa.
Look, it's working.
No, hey, listen. The first thing that I learned when I went to school, you never, ever put a naked flame near the petrol tank.
Hey, yes, Glenn, but look, it's not naked. It's in a little blue case.
You're joking.
If you're so clever and you're the mechanic and you think it's out of fuel, then if I just have a really quick look, then nothing can happen. Wouldn't you imagine that?
Well, I guess if you've driven all the way from Darwin, right down,
quick look.
and you just have a real quick look, surely. Rusty! Rusty?
Hi, it's got plenty of petrol, Glenn.
Yes, it's got plenty of petrol because it's running all down my inside leg. Yeah, too bright it is. It's got heaps of petrol.
Yeah, well, what else could be wrong with it?
I'm not going to say. You can get it fixed from the NRMA or something like that.
Well, we'll wait here until they come.
No, you can't leave it here.
I got a mobile phone in there on the marine.
Yeah, but you'd have it on direct dial to the escort agency, wouldn't you?
Oh, you want me to give you one that don't?
Oh,
What else could be wrong with it?
I've got a... we've got plenty of petrol.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the first thing, or the second thing, is we've got petrol. We've ensured that. We've got to see if she's got any spark. Rusty?
Spark.
In under the bonnet. Oh, isn't that a beautiful motor?
Yeah, well, there you go. No spark, eh? Not a bit of spark. That's the trouble with it. Got no spark.
You've got no spark. I know he's got no spark. What you're going to have to do, one of you is going to have to get in the vehicle. The other guy has to hold this spark plug lead here.
Oh, yeah.
And when you turn the key on, you've got to see if the spark is going to come down through the distributor onto the spark plug, which then in turn ignites the fuel. Where you going, Billy Bob?
No, it's not the same. Because you've got to turn the key. And we didn't have a key on the lawnmower. You know why you don't want to do it? The other day we were fixing a lawnmower.
What happened?
I got him to hang on to that thing on the lawnmower and I give her a couple of quick pulls like that.
Yeah.
You know what happened?
What happened, Rusty?
Well, it ran up his finger.
The spark ran up his finger.
Up his arm. Right there. Down through his dissolvable. And it flew right out his ankle.
Yeah, I should hope it did come out his ankle.
Right.
Oh my goodness, you're going to get me into trouble.
If he doesn't do it later, I'm going to have to tell his mum where he was last night.
Oh, Billy Bob, did you hear that? That's a little bit of blackmail.
Come on, Billy Bob. Right now, I'm going to turn the key.
Turn the key. That's what you're going to have to do.
You ready?
You ready, Billy Bob? Oh,
Man, you're not much of a mechanic.
hey, Billy Bob, has he got much spark? Oh, yeah.
Enough to drive her?
I can see his lights shining.
Right, all right. Well, that can't be right, Glenn. It's got petrol and
Got spark. Yep, that's
well,
well.
that'd be wrong. I think we're going to have to push on.
No, you can't push start a car, especially one like this.
Well, we'll pull her.
I know what you do.
We'll get in front and give her a pull.
Yeah, I won't say any more. Hey, listen, have you got a crank handle at all? I used to have an old Ford
Never
truck.
got a crank handle with this one.
You haven't got a crank handle?
What's the crank handle look like?
Oh, it's a big steel bar. It's about 3 foot long, and it's got like a S shape in one end of
Oh,
it.
I got one of them, but that's not a crank handle. That's a puppy whopper. One of these.
No, that is a crank handle, Rusty.
Oh, no, this is a puppy whopper.
No. Why do you call it such a thing, a puppy whopper?
Well, when we stop at the red lights up there, man, the dog's coming and kicks the tires, I just lean out the window and I walk up with it. And that's the crank handle. Where's that guy?
Where's the crank? It goes in the front here, right?
In the front.
Front of the crankshaft. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
you got the idea.
And that don't work.
Rusty, you are insane. Once again, someone's got to hop in the vehicle.
Oh, yeah, it's me. I don't want any of this business.
You understand what you got to do, Billy Bob? You got to get on the crank handle and wind it
Hey,
up.
what are you doing to that?
Hey, listen, she's boiling, Rusty.
I can see that, but what's he done? He's probably put that puppy whopper through them. Well, that's me, right? That's me, you, right? How can you cut? You cut. Hey.
What? What? I think this lady over here is having hysterics.
I think she might be a mechanic and know what's wrong with her.
Oh, you a motor mechanic? Oh, this lady might be able to get in and fix it.
Yeah, come back here. Come back here for a minute.
Yeah, but she's a nice lady, Rusty. She looked
Well,
nice in
but I'll
overalls.
tell you what, without the radio, she stopped boiling.
I guess you've stopped them from boiling. You betcha.
So I reckon we're going to have to get... Why don't we get them big fellas like Robbie and Gary McPhee, them real big man, and get them to push it?
Well, I'm just not sure if we can secure them to do that, Rusty.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, listen! What's happening now? Rusty!
Yeah, it is trouble.
Gee whiz, you've got to be careful, Russ. You right?
Well, what was that?
What?
Is that pre-ignition?
Pre-ignition?
What that be?
I guess it could have been.
Oh, right.
I'm not too keen on getting close to that vehicle anymore.
I don't know, you should go.
Hey, listen, what's that in your hand?
Baseball bat.
It is not a baseball bat. That is what we call a big end bearing spanner.
Oh, yeah.
For adjusting the big ends on the stump, on the crankshaft.
Oh, yeah. I've done that.
Sorry.
No, you haven't checked the crankshaft.
You think I should ever go at the big end?
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, we've tried just about everything else. Everything else seems to be in order. You're going to have to get underneath and try and adjust. Now at the front, Rusty.
Oh.
In around the front.
Yeah, big end.
The big end bearings. You're going to have to make sure that the bearing caps are on the end of the pistons and everything's nice and firm.
I got to make a little bearings to fix them or what?
You just got to firm them up. Make sure that the nuts haven't come loose.
Turn the big end into little ends.
Hey, you could relate to that
That's
last
what we got
one.
to do, Billy Bob. Turn the big ends into little ends.
Yep.
Under earrings.
Right in underneath there, Russ.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what you can do with your big hand? You know?
Hey, listen, that'll be enough of that sort of talk.
No, I don't know. I think we're going to have to get them big fellas to push us.
You reckon we're going to have to push down? Well, I tell you what, Rusty, with
Well, I know what's wrong with it.
what's that?
Well, the wheels weren't wheels.
No, them beautiful black and white wheels aren't going to wheel.
And the radiator, it won't radiate.
No, the poor old radiator, she's not going to leak anymore.
The battery, it won't back.
No, the battery's wound right down.
Alternator won't alternate.
Alternator definitely not going to alternate.
Carburetor, it won't carburate.
No, it's certainly not going to carburate either.
And the piston,
And the pistons, they won't.
well, I don't think they're going to go up and down either.
No, I don't think the pistons are going to go up and down either.
Right?
Hey, listen, Rusty, we got a fire. A fire. No, in the back of your car. The
Hey,
fire
now we're
extinguisher.
on fire.
Quick,
Oh, I tell you what, lucky we got the fire extinguisher.
grab that fire extinguisher, Rusty.
Oh, well, I'll put her out. Oh, she fell in. Here we go.
Hey, Rusty! Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Hey, listen, the vehicle. Hey,
Hey, it's all right, Glenn. She's out. Look, she's out.
yeah,
Oh,
the vehicle's not. Hey, this beautiful black plate. Rusty, grab it back.
Look, she's out. I got her out.
Yeah, well, don't bring it over here, for goodness sake.
Oh, I'll put her out. I got one. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. You were a hazard waiting to happen, Rusty.
This must be its fault.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, there you it's out anyway.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
I tell you what,
There. Now.
you are unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, Billy Bob, you're going to have to drive. Well, that might be a
He
bit...
can't drive. He hasn't got a license.
Well, he can't do any worse than what you've done.
Oh, he's hot. Oh, he's hot. Now, you can't jump straight in there because it's big. Oh, look what he's sitting on. He's sucking on some of the fire. He's still on fire.
Oh, my goodness, Rusty.
Ooh-wee. Ooh.
Hot stuff?
Ooh.
You betcha.
Real hot.
Oh, just ease down in.
Oh.
How's that?
I reckon I should. Ooh, that's good. I reckon I should sit in and give other two pushes.
There's no way that I'm going to push your little vehicle.
I wish you would.
I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of this, Rusty. I think
Got no roof on now.
it's a, what do you call it, convertible.
Yeah.
It's converted, all right. I tell you what, we've just about checked everything. Fuel, spark, you name it, petrol. What's this for? A screwdriver.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, anyway, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't comment on that one, Rusty.
Yeah, no.
Okay, listen.
Brought it up.
Listen, just on the off chance, I mean, I know it's a stupid question,
But all your questions are human.
you have got the ignition key turned on.
Ignition.
You haven't, or you have? I tell you what, Rusty.
I know what's wrong with it, Glenn.
What's that?
I forgot to turn the key
Oh
on.
my goodness.
I'll try that.
Oh, that sounds a lot better.
Hey, how about it?
How about it? You bet.
Okay, we'll go now. I'll get you your bulldozer.
Okay, we'll get...
We're in trouble. I must be steering wheel.
Oh my goodness.
See, I told you that's plenty of that's my steering wheel.
Listen, when you take off, go a little bit easy on the accelerator.
Not the accelerator, it's the clutch I have the trouble with.
Yeah, well, I can relate to that one.
That's why the company in Wayne wouldn't give me a license for a lot of years.
Why is that?
Well, every time I took me out for a test, I used to have to let the clutch out and I'd go straight back to the station.
Oh dear, Rusty.
I turned the key.
Turn the key.
Turn the key. Well, where's the gate?
Down there. Hey, Rusty. Rusty.
I can't find the gate.
Rusty.
What?
Woo. Just go a little steady.
Where's the gate?
It's back that way. That way. Now go that way.
Where?
That way.
Oh, see you later. I'm going to get the bulldozer.
Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for Australia's #1 entertainer of Australian rodeo, Mr. Rusty Frame. Owen Duns, the cowboy, qualified on all 3 bulls at this stage. 74, 72, 75. Let's ride on the bull called Tiger Tim. Ladies and gentlemen, you will not be a finer heaven anywhere in the world. Put your hands together for one son of a gun. 80 points, the highest score in first in this showdown for Owen Dunn. Mark Flanagan, we need a big score, we need a great ride. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a Victorian cowboy from St. Arnold's, Mark Flanagan. Score of 72 points. 72 points for that contestant. 72. This is a young man from Lutnam in the western parts of Sydney. This is the cowboy Dean Pace. The contestant won the second round here last night on a score of 80 points. Unfortunately tonight, the bull called Rattler from the Gary McPhee Rodeo Company. A little too strong for our young rookie cowboy Dean Pace. Bull called Vibrator. Scores come through for Darren. It's a 68-point score on the bull called Vibrator. 68 points for that contestant, Darren Brandenburg. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, put your hands together for one cowboy. gentlemen, on a bull called No Standing. Looking for a big score on a great ride, great ride. Hey, look at go Bradley. Ladies and gentlemen, these cowboys are truly professional athletes. How about a big round of applause for the young man? Not a bad effort. Mr. Buck, Scott Doyle, a rookie bull rider from 1992. Let's ride. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what about us, our bullfighting clowns? Once again, the heroes here tonight. Bullfighting clowns, Cliff will go on assisted here tonight by Tony Woodall. Well, unfortunately, from our judges, we've got a no score for that cowboy. Scott Doyle, they tell me, reached down with a free hand, slapped that bull, and a no score will come his way. The Bucking Bull of the Year for 1993, and I don't think there'll be any dispute this time round for a record Australian 8 times Bucking Bull of the Year, none other than the legendary Chainsaw. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. 8 consecutive years as the rankest, meanest brother bull that this country has to offer. He's proudly owned by John Cotton from Yass, stock contracted by Mr. Gary McPhee from Manila, and certainly keeps this bull in fine form. Well, the cowboy that's joining here tonight, a young man from Trafalgar in Victoria. This is Paul Kenny, the young man, and I tell you what, he's a talented young cowboy. This cowboy was the 1992 Southern Cross Circuit Rookie All-Round Champion cowboy, the Southern Cross Bull Riding Champion for 1993. Paul Kenny comes to us here tonight with a mile of credentials. He won the bull riding at the Mount Isa Rotary Rodeo, Australia's richest, back in August. Paul Kenny, he's a cowboy with a big heart, a man that'll give it 110%. And I tell you what, as Red Bull sings, Chainsaw is the idol of the crowd. Chainsaw, let it roar! Ladies and gentlemen, the National Finals Rodeo here this weekend. How about a quick hand together for him? Once again, the 8 times Bucking Bull of Australia, the legendary Chainsaw.
Oh, chainsaw, with your bovine motor rhythm as you rock it towards heaven once again. The wretched soul upon your back's already been to hell and back before they even pretend. But them old judges give it easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that bull loves the crowd here in Wangaratta. How about it one more time? We won't see him back for a few months. The greatest of all, it's our very own Chainsaw.
I'm in it for the glory, not the pain. The last time I flew so high, I was looking out the window of the plane. And he'll punch you when he's got you down, then go looking for the clown. He loves to hear the might man say no score. And he's kinda got me wishing that I'd have took up fishing, 'cause bull riding just ain't funny anymore. At the fireworks down in town.
I've knocked around this country, mate. I've eaten off an old tin plate, and I can sure as hell relate to Sydney or the bush. I've driven lots of lonely miles. I shook their hands, I shared their smiles. And I know I've had lots of trials in Sydney or the bush.